Hey everybody, it's Katie. I thought for this video I would kind of go back to my roots, come full circle, whatever. This was one of probably my first filming locations in this house when we first moved in, before we had any kids. And this may be one of the last videos I ever film here as the place gets dismantled sort of around us because our house is sold. I will post this video after our closing date. I feel a little bit jinxy making this right now, but I'm going to do it anyway because things really seem to be like cruising towards that closing date with no problems. But I won't post this, I think, until after that time. So when you see this, it'll be a done deal. We actually got 3 full price offers in the first 3 days of listing. What? Our realtors did a lot of really good work for us, I think, and we made some good choices about a variety of things. I'll give us a lot of credit, and we also did a ton of work. So this part of the process has been surprisingly easy, but on the front end, like, man, that was all the stuff to be ready to show the house, be ready to stage it and stuff was just a lot. But yeah, so like I said, everything seems to be really going better than expected at this point. We have cruised through the inspection with no issues. We had to call the gas company to come out and inspect the meter, and that was it. Piece of cake. And it's a cash offer, so there's no financing issues, and they have requested to come sometime this week and measure the windows because they plan to replace them all. So I take that as a pretty good sign that they are invested, and you know, we only have about a week left to kind of wait it out, but I think things feel really good. So for the record, all of the work beforehand and the staging itself was definitely worth it. I would love to make a video of kind of like our tips for selling a house with kids and things that we did that I really think helped, and just information that you guys shared with me that we used, but we'll see. I don't know. At this point, I don't know what kind of videos I'm going to get up when, because everything is just going to be crazy for quite some time. We are, of course, now moving into the moving phase, and right now we're kind of in the calm before the storm because, well, probably shouldn't be. I probably should be less calm than I am. We have like maybe 3.5 weeks or something until the date that we're supposed to go. I don't know why I feel okay about it. Most of the time I look around and I think, we got this, because in preparing our house before, we packed up about half of our stuff, so we have a lot less to kind of still deal with. But I know, you know, in the end, things always take longer than you think they're going to. Things are always more complicated. Things always come up. Kids get sick. You know, there's going to be setbacks. I know that. Right now, I am trying to focus on kind of tying up loose ends, seeing friends before we go, doing things like doctor and dentist visits with established doctors that we know and we like and we have history with. Also, while we have insurance, because there's probably going to be some kind of gap or something, some change in our coverage, between jobs. Mike still doesn't have a job on the Cleveland end yet, but I don't know, we feel really good about it, and he's going to be able to still do some like part-time work for his current employer remotely. So that's better than nothing, and I have a couple little things I do on the side too, so I know we'll put the jigsaw together. I know I'm really getting ahead of myself here, but I am getting super excited for us to take a big family road trip. We decided that is how we are going to get to Cleveland. We were on the fence about whether we were going to fly with the kids or what would be easier, but we decided to just kind of go for it, because how often do you get the time, sort of open-ended time, where you don't have work commitments and you just have like the time and can do it, So we don't know when the next time is that we'll be out west here. We want to see a little bit more of just the country. We're going to take it really slow. We're probably going to take at least a week to get there, to cover around 2,000 miles. Alice has always been a great traveler. She's adventurous. She just, she likes the novelty, the new experiences and stuff. August has traditionally been a little less enthusiastic, less flexible, or less adaptable, I guess that's the word. But I remain optimistic. I think it's still going to be good. It'll be really nice just for us to have this time as a family together. We're actually going to be able to visit some family along the way in different cities, and I'm going to visit my 49th and 50th states ever. Those will be Nebraska and Iowa. Can't wait. I also think that the physically, like taking a car trip from one place to the other and, seeing the whole journey will be a really good kind of transition kind of experience for the kids, rather than just getting on a plane and then showing up like in your new place. I mean, I think that's kind of disorienting even for adults. So for kids, it's really like kind of Twilight Zone, like how do you wrap your head around what that means and the fact that you know, won't go back and where's all my stuff and all that stuff. So instead, we're gonna like, yeah, physically have that experience of moving across the country and seeing things green up and feel it get a little bit cooler and then physically arrive in our new city. Getting ready to stage the house was kind of hard on Alice. August is pretty indifferent at 16, 17 months, but Alice is almost 4. She's very, very observant and she's very sensitive, even though she doesn't always kind of express it. I could tell that she was having some anxiety, especially about like packing up some of her toys and things that we had to kind of stash away for the time being, just not really understanding that. And then she kept confusing the trip that we took to LA while we were showing the house with the actual move. So she did have a little bit of a hard time with that. She's been waking up at night, which she like never does. I mean, moving is a really stressful thing for everybody. It's stressful for adults, you know, it's like one of those major life events that just shakes up your world. So I know that it's going to impact her in some way. I do think that it's, you know, it's been minor, relatively minor for her, but still, I've just been doing my best to like really try to be supportive and to forgive, I don't know, just kind of go easy on the kids, you know, and just give them the benefit of the doubt and just chalk things up to, well, this is a crazy time and she doesn't know how to deal with it. Things could get a little bit crazier before they get better because we're really going to be entering like a limbo stage where, you know, we're going to be staying in a different place every night on the road trip, and then we're going to be crashing with my parents for a few weeks maybe. I'm hoping more like 1 week, but who knows, it could be a few weeks. They really don't have space for us and it's going to be kind of nuts to be there, I think. And then we're going to be searching for an apartment, like another temporary space. So things are just going to be kind of unsettled for a while. And I know Alice can pull through. She's a really tough kid. But I think that, you know, it could be a little bit of a rocky road. I would love to do a few more videos here before we leave this house, just things specific to this house itself or things that I really feel like I want to share about this particular phase. I also have like some different clips and things that other footage I've taken over the past few months that I just haven't had time to edit. It's probably really unrealistic to think that I'm going to have a lot of editing time, but you never know. Like, it could happen. So no promises, but we'll see. I'm going to try to share a little bit more of this experience with you guys. So that's where we're at. Thank you guys for all your positive thoughts about this home selling process as we went through it. You can do the little happy dance with me too. Say goodbye to my chalkboard and my boutique and my pantry door, all these things, and we will see you soon from another place. Bye.